Hey guys, welcome back to Geek Smart, and I have a new setup video for you, and that is going to be here on the Apple HomePod. So this is the Space Gray HomePod here, and this is obviously the packaging that comes with it. What I'm going to do is get it plugged in, and we're going to set it up. This is actually my first time setting it up, so I wanted to get kind of the reaction that I had of setting this up for the first time. So what I'm going to do is bring the video in closer to the actual HomePod itself and get it plugged in. Okay, so I plugged it in. We have it starting up here, so we're going to give it a moment to go ahead and start up. Okay, so now that we heard the audio cue, we're going to grab the app out here, and we're going to go ahead and get started up. So I'm going to first unlock my phone, and just hold up my unlocked phone up to the HomePod, and see what happens. And boom. So you can see as soon as that dot went white, we have the setup HomePod. So let's hit setup. And my dog wants to come and leave. We're going to set it up as home. We're going to set it up as office. I'm going to go ahead and enable personal things. And yes, I'm going to transfer settings as well. Alright, well, we're going to let it do its setup procedure here and see what happens. And done.
Hi, I'm Siri. Welcome to HomePod. You can't tell, but I'm waving. To get my attention, say, "Hey Siri."
Hey Siri.
Let's try it. Say, "Hey Siri, what can you do?"
Hey Siri, what can you do? Hey Siri, what can you do? Well, that's interesting. Hey Siri, what time is it?
The time is 9:37 p.m.
Hey Siri, what can you do? I don't know why it doesn't want to do that. It even told me to do that. That's kind of stupid. All right, well, we'll just go with it like that. So that's the setup of the Apple HomePod. I don't know why it wouldn't respond to that question, but so be it. So that's the setup of the Apple HomePod. Pretty simple there. Up here we still have our plus and minus. Oh, I guess we have stuff that's playing back from my account, actually.
I hate the...
Aha. I have my comedy going on in there. But I can also AirPlay from it as well. So if you have a song or anything that's on your phone or another device, or maybe a different service that you don't have. Now this is going to work with Apple Music. If you have it on a different service, you'll be able to play it from that as well. But that's through AirPlay, and that's through your phone as well. If we actually, let's take a peek at it. If we actually open the iPhone here, hit AirPlay button, Office is listed there. And so now, out of my... So we have a lot of capability with not just being able to do music from Apple Music, but from any source. That was iTunes specifically, which also has direct measurements or capability within this as well. Let's see if I actually... Yep. So obviously I can play pause from that. That's actually something that's coming out of my phone. You should be able to also do it with like Pandora, for instance. So let's open up Pandora to make sure it works with that as well. I haven't used it for a while. Let's see here. All right. Yep. Obviously, the last time I did it was Christmas music this last Christmas. All right. Well, that's interesting. I don't use Spotify or Pandora or any of that very frequently, so. But obviously, like here's Foo Fighters right here on Pandora. And there she comes. So, as you can see, pretty quick and easy to set it up. I even demonstrated a little bit of its capability, but pretty awesome. So I had the gist of how to set it up, but I've never done it. So that was kind of pretty awesome and the easiest setup. Now, of course, the requirement of this is that you have an iPhone. But if you're looking at a HomePod, you have an iPhone. So, and of course, you can do it with an iPad as well. But for easy setup, 2 thumbs up. For lack of Siri, I mean, she even told me what to ask and didn't respond. That was pretty hilarious in my opinion. That's a pretty big fail, Apple. I'm sorry. But that said, I understand, I know from all the reviews out there, this is not a replacement of Amazon Echoes. This is not a replacement of Google Home, and maybe it will be someday. But as of right now, it's more of just an awesome speaker, and I can't wait to show you guys in my setup or in my full review video over on TechGooch. So I will post that link to that when I have that video up below, as well as put a card to it. So thanks for watching, guys. We'll catch you on a future setup.